This is a reminder that nothing I say in this video is advice. It's not investment, financial, legal, tax advice. Really, no one should do anything based on anything that I say in these videos ever. They're purely for entertainment. All right, let's get into another episode of Reddit Q&A. And we'll start here with a very specific question. Condo eating $700 per month. Can't sell. Why not? Future projections are bad. Hi, everyone. I have a condo. It's got a mortgage, well, with an extraordinarily low rate, some condo fees, some property taxes, and okay, so it brings in rent that's a lot below that mortgage. Okay, so you're basically out condo fees and taxes each month. Mortgage is 300 grand, price to sell is 260. Man, how did that happen? When did you buy this thing? Payment to broker, yeah, it's all right. Penalty for selling early, okay. Yeah, it's kind of you're stuck in a pretty non-break-even situation. Did you buy into a hot market? What happened here? Rate is increasing. Bought it 0.75, now it's 1.75, and three more are being considered. What? I don't get it. Who did you borrow this money from? Not a bank. Okay, I'm so confused what's going on with this mortgage. The rent price is not planned to increase. Okay. Your plan. Let's get to your plan. Scroll down so everyone can see your plan. Strategy 1, keep the condo. Make more money, sell the condo in 2021. On the other hand, you're using the money. Yeah, okay. I'm using these money for investments, and last year received around 15% more. Are you just getting money from somebody? Okay, strategy 2. There's an expectancy that 2019/2020 will be the period of recession. Hence, condo prices might go down. Hence, losses might be more. Hence, better to spend $50,000 now and try to recover. Well, you got some answers. Well, these are wild. And then you guys can't see it down here, but refinancing. What I don't. How is refinancing going to solve this guy's problem? He's already got like the lowest rate loan I could possibly imagine. And then short selling just means selling it. Keeping the condo until 2021 is definitely the least loss, but I mean, is it the price going to be? Is it guaranteed to be what you bought it for in 2021? I don't understand how that's the least loss. I mean, what if the price hasn't moved at all? Buying the condo was a mistake. Thanks to Daniel Kahneman and Robert Cialdini's books, I now understand the biases and persuasion methods that were used on you. You seriously underestimated the brokers. Wow, that's pretty wild. Yeah, this sounds crazy. Um, I don't understand why you think that in 2021 you're going to be able to sell it for $300,000. I can help with this one. Potentially moving to California from the upper Midwest. I did that. I am considering an opportunity to move to the central coast of California for work. I currently make about 115K, and that would increase 15% with the new job. You've got a 3-bedroom, 1,400 square foot house here in a good neighborhood. It's worth 165K. Yeah, you can't buy anything for 165K in the Central Coast. Since we'll be empty nesters soon, we can downsize some. Yeah, 1 or 2 bedroom houses half the size or 400 or 500K. Yeah, I mean, depends where, but probably even more than that. Everything else there is more expensive too. Love to move there. Yeah, I mean, you should definitely take a close look if you're not going to work for long enough to be able to pay off like a 15-year mortgage or something. If you're about to be an empty nester, you're probably 50, 45, 50, 55. So if you're going to work for, 15 years, I think the question is whether you could buy a house and pay off the mortgage in the next 15 years. Most people that buy houses in Southern California or Central Coast, or really anywhere in California, are saving a really, really high percentage of their income because they're spending so much on their mortgage. So, yeah, I don't know if you have any other savings, but gotta take a look. But the weather's really nice. I recommend it. Possible to live in New York with $45,000 a year. I'm 23. I got a job offer. The yearly salary would be 45K. Yes, definitely. All sorts of people do it. Uh, but you definitely need to have a roommate. Payoff difference between car's value and what I can get at CarMax. Last year, I bought my daughter a car. I put 4K down and owed 10,500. CarMax offered you $7,500 for the car. Car is not in, okay. Well, it sounds like the car is worth $7,500. So unless you can find someone that will offer you 10,500, you should just get rid of it. Switch jobs. Now considering going back. I just switched jobs. After working at my previous company for 5 years, I left the old company because they were struggling and was seeking stability. My previous boss left soon after me. Now they want you to come back to fill the position. It would be a big raise, increase in title, shorter commute. The downside is that the company could be going out of business. That's pretty scary. Yeah, I mean, that'd be pretty scary to burn the bridge at a new place if you might not be there for very long. That's kind of sketch. My father is pressuring me to claim myself as an independent. It's not really the way you say that. While my mother is pressuring me to stay claimed as her dependent. All right. First, I'm going to explain what this means because there seems to be a lot of confusion. Then we'll read it and we'll see. We'll see what you're doing. So you can claim someone as a dependent if you support them for the year for tax purposes. It means you basically get an additional amount that goes on your tax return that offsets some of your income. So think of it like credit, sort of. The word credit has a specific meaning and it's not exactly applicable here, but close enough. So if someone supported you and they have taxable income, if they claim you as a dependent, then they get to write some of that income off. If you don't have any income, claiming yourself as independent, which again isn't really the right way to say it, but I see what you're saying, it doesn't do you any good. All right, so let's read what's going on here. I am a 20-year-old full-time undergraduate student. My parents are divorced. I'm currently claimed as my mother's dependent. My father recently told me to claim myself as an independent in order to qualify for additional grants/scholarships. That's interesting. Yeah, I have no idea if those are factored in or how that works. It's an interesting idea. Maybe you have no like expected family contribution if that's the case. My mother, on the other hand, is pressuring me to stay claimed as her dependent in order to get the tax breaks. Her reasoning is that my father has made some very poor financial. What does this have to do with your dad? She's extremely skeptical whenever it comes to him in finances. She is the one shouldering the burden of the student loans. Yeah. She's paying your loans. You don't have any income. This is somewhat urgent as my father has stated if I don't do this, he He will not be providing any financial support for your schooling. So wait, who's giving you what? I fear she might do something similar. While I'm currently researching. I haven't been part of my. What? Yeah, man. I have no idea what's going on here. I had no idea if your dad's right. Sort of doesn't sound like it to me. And if your mom's paying for your student loans, you should probably let her claim you as her dependent.